Hi, welcome to Magical Monday. It's about intuition, emotions, and your subconscious, your psyche. And today I want to hear from you. I want to hear your intuition stories. I want to hear two different ones. You could pick and choose either or both. I'm going to give you two. They're different, and one is hilarious. It is where my intuition saved me and failed me all in one. And I also have one where I regretted not listening to my intuition. And this was definitely one of those times in my 20s. And I was learning how to trust that fully and trust my gifts, right? It took a long time for that. So, my one that failed me versus like saved me at the same time was very recent. And I am traveling to Virginia for the Renaissance Festival. I'm not reading there this season. I'm helping some friends sell their product. I'm having a good time. And I'm leaving on Fridays and I am returning on Mondays. And this past Friday, I was about to leave. And one of the things I never do in the truck that I'm driving is open the back window. But that day, that Friday, I did. I was like, oh, my dog will like to stick her nose back there. Let me open it. And I text my friends in Virginia and said I'm leaving in 5 minutes. I text my husband. I let him know I was leaving in 5 minutes. And I was coming in to grab two things. At this time, I think it was like my water and something else. Probably the dog. Well, because she wasn't in the truck yet. I closed the doors in the truck, which I do all the time when it's running. The keys were left in it. Well, Friday, the doors were locked and I locked the keys in the car. I didn't know I could do that in this truck. Okay. My Jeep, I drive a Jeep. If I lock the doors in my Jeep and my keys are still in there, they unlock the doors and it won't let me lock. So I assumed that the Dodge Ram was the same way. All right, so my intuition saved me because I opened a back window I never opened. Never. But it didn't save me from locking my keys in the car. Like, come on. Anyways, so that was my funny intuition where it saved me and kind of screwed me at the same time. I do like to laugh at myself sometimes, and I have moments. And okay, so down for the nitty gritty. The time where I regretted not listening to my gut. I dated this guy, and I think our relationship lasted for a total of 3 years. And I can remember coming home from work one night early. I don't think I felt too great, or it was slow and I just came home a little early. It was one or the other. And a friend of mine had left work earlier and she was meeting me at my house. Well, when I showed up, she was wearing his t-shirt. His, not mine. So I questioned that. And then I ignored it. I questioned them. I questioned my gut. And I believed them. And I went against my gut. Let's fast forward a year and a half later. As I'm about to buy a wedding dress and send out invitations, I actually already found the dress. I was in love with it. And I was in the process of picking out invitations. And a friend comes over and she hands me a photo of that ex and another female on a day that they went out that was supposed to be a guy's trip. And they were all smoochy together on this guy's trip, telling me that he had been a cheater this whole time. And I went against my gut, and I wasted years because of that. And that sucked. But it did also help me in the next relationship to know that my gut feeling knew what was going on. And I have been practicing that ever since. So today, I want to know yours. What does your intuition do for you? I'd love the funny stories. If you want to give me a bad one where you regretted it and you learned from it, I would love to hear that as well, because learning is exactly what we're here for. Thank you for listening and watching. I'm Missy with Honeybee Enchantments, and I am so grateful for you. Have a great Monday.